it stops, and if it stops, I'm counting on you.
Hello! Welcome everyone to the show. That's right. My name is Paddy. I'm going to be your host tonight. If you've noticed, there's some lights, there's some cameras, and there's going to be some action, okay? This is a filmed event, which is very exciting. That means everything is live, all right? Watch this. Penis. That's never going away. All right? How are you guys feeling? Are we feeling good? Are we excited? It's going to be your job tonight as the audience to give these comics as much as you can give. They're all great. It's going to be a fabulous show. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Hell yeah! Let's get it going, huh? Yeah. Now, did everyone have a good Christmas? Did everyone have a good holiday? It was all good. Mine was interesting, okay? It was weird because we had to bury my grandfather over Christmas. Yeah, it's sad. He didn't die. He was just breathing loud. So we're like, just, that'll fix that. No, he's dead. He's very dead. He was 94. That's old enough. Come on. All right? But the context was very interesting because every year on Christmas Eve, my family likes to go to the cemetery and stand around my grandmother's headstone. Now, my grandmother passed away many years ago, and we like to sing Christmas carols because we're an Irish family, and that's an Irish tradition. But you know what else is an Irish tradition? Is getting fucking wasted and coming up with stupid fucking traditions. Okay? But this year was different because since my grandpa passed, they decided they were going to bury my grandfather on top of my grandmother. Yeah. Face down, which was his idea. But ass up, which was our idea. That's right. But so we get to the cemetery, and since they're burying my grandfather, we're at the cemetery, at my grandma's headstone, and the entire grave has been dug out. There's just a hole there. And we're just standing around it singing Christmas carols, like we're trying to resurrect my grandmother with the power of Christmas. I don't know. I don't know why we were doing that, but, we're having a good time. We're all singing, and we're singing Feliz Navidad. Maybe not the right song. Maybe not. But look, I'm a white honky cracker. I like to feel spicy once in a while. What the fuck's the matter, Listen, if you're from a white family, drop Feliz Navidad. You'll see your mom go like, whoo. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't know you had hips. That's crazy. So we're singing Feliz Navidad, and here's my thing with Feliz Navidad. It's a fun song, but when you're at a cemetery, just stick to one verse and get the fuck out of there. There's no need to hang around for a second verse because there's so much downtime where you're not singing that you just have tons of time to think about the open grave in front of you. So it got somber pretty quick. I could see it on the relative. This is how it went. Everyone was like, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero. Oh, fucking Spanish. Oh. So I just kicked it to another song. I was like, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Just to get the fuck out of there, Dude, you realize things when you go home that your family is weird. You have to go out and live a life to realize how weird your family has been your entire upbringing. When I was home, I was in the shower, and I was using a bar of soap, and I realized my family has always used the same bar of soap forever. So as I'm using it, I'm like, this has been all over my mom's pussy. So then I was like, ooh, yeah. Yeah, baby. I had to get weird so the other comics can get weird, okay? How are we feeling, guys? Are we excited? Let's do a little test here, okay? I want you to show me what an energy level of 2 out of 10 is, okay? Let's go, 2 out of 10. That was good. How about 5 out of 10? Can we do 5? That's better. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do 10 out of 10 right now. What do we got? Come on. How are we feeling? Good? Hell yeah. Let's keep this show rolling, huh? Your next comic, you've seen her on Bravo. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss Christiana Jackson.
Guys, give it up for Paddy. How we doing? How we feeling? So fucking happy to be here. I'm not originally from New York, but one of the things that I love about living here is its diversity. You know what? Because if you think about it, you can literally date men from all around the world. So in over 10 years of living here, I've learned how to say, actually, I didn't come in about 15 different languages. It's a joke for all the ladies out there. All the ladies. Someone screamed a little too hard for not coming, but that's all right. Listen, I got the solution for you. Wherever you are, I got the solution. You know what you gotta do? You gotta fuck a Puerto Rican, all right? Puerto Rican men will get it done. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Puerto Ricans because they've always had a hard dick for me. Oh my God. I love a Puerto Rican man. You know why I love Puerto Rican men? Puerto Rican men have thick but comfortable dicks. I look young, but I'm in my 40s. I can't have these men clanging around my pipes anymore. Suffered greatly. It's amazing that I'm standing right now. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm happy to be here. I'm in a good mood. I'm having a great 2024 so far. But I gotta be honest with you, I missed the holidays. I had a great holiday season. I love to celebrate Christmas by getting all the dick the Virgin Mary missed out on. 'Tis the season, right? Sharing is caring. This year was actually particularly special because I got a new job last year. Last year was all about upgrades. Got a new job last year. It's a hybrid job. When we had a holiday party in the office, right? So I get to the office and it's decorated beautifully. And the decorations for Christmas, for Hanukkah, and for Kwanzaa. And I was like, aw, who is this for? Who is this for? There are only 2 black people at this tech company. Neither of us celebrate Kwanzaa, and we don't get along. So I'm like, what the fuck? Who is it? I think they thought we were gonna have a moment, lighting a candle, throwing up a fist, shedding a tear. We didn't even fucking joke about that shit, man. We do not fuck with each other. It's pretty, What's great about that joke? That joke will apply to any job, past, present, or future, because they only hire us 2 at a time. That's how it goes. Last year I had a job interview. When I got there were 2 black women already in the office. And I was like, why the fuck are you wasting my time? You know my last name is Jackson? You know that I'm fucking black. Why'd you bring me in here? Total fucking waste of time. It's not gonna be a problem anymore because that job, my job, on Monday, got outsourced to Brazil. So I don't even have it. No more problems with Lisa. You know what's fucked up? I thought we were making progress. I'm like, I'm gonna have to stop doing this bit. Last meeting we had, she was like, keep up the good work. And then she was like, for 2 days, your job's in Brazil. It's gone. No. There was a gasp. There was a dramatic gasp. Listen, I got a severance pay, or white people's reparations, I like to call them. I'm fucking living good, okay? I can't fucking wait. I fucking made her. Are you kidding me? Also, let me tell you, I think there's a couple of black people in the audience. Listen, I think this is what we should do. We need to rebrand reparations as severance pay. That's how we get white people. We're like, hey man, my ancestors never got their severance pay. They'll be like, oh, we'll get right on that. Gotta speak their language. Anyway, yeah, so it's dope. Actually, you know what's crazy? I'm going to Puerto Rico next month. That trip was planned before I did not have a job anymore, but I'm like, going to the motherland. I can't wait. My WhatsApp is already filled with more jerk-off videos. Oh, it's going to be a great fucking time. I can't fucking wait. But anyway, back to the upgrades. Last year, like I said, I did a lot of accomplishments. I upgraded my life a lot. So obviously, I've only talked about my pussy a smattering, but she's great. I have a great pussy. I love my pussy more than white people love dogs, okay? Just so you guys understand how amazing she is. But so for years, comedians have been telling me, they're like, Christiana, you need to write a book about your sex stories. And I'm happy to tell you, I finished the first chapter, and I want to share it with you guys. Want to hear it? Yeah! We're doing it anyway. It's in my fucking bra, right? It's a brand new bra. I'm just happy it fit in there. My God. Get on board, fucking nerd, all right? This guy's you're like the only motherfucker I can see. And he's like, no, I don't want to hear the book. You look like you love books and not comedy. Get the fuck on board. Okay, here we go. Lady pervert. Chapter 1, page 1. My first boyfriend was white. End of chapter 1. That's it. That sums it up. Not really much more to write home to, right? That's pretty much the whole experience. You know what's crazy though? People think that I fuck a lot of white guys. And I'm like, no, I just fuck a bunch of men with wolf tattoos, but it's a similar vibe, right? Totally get the confusion on that. I like to say that I fuck white men for sport. But it's always the off season. Oh, so sorry. It's not your night for some of you. This is the thing. It's a thing. It's not a looks thing, all right? Don't get all upset. It's not a looks thing. It's a rhythm thing for me. It's 100% a rhythm thing. You guys have to understand, I do Kegels to reggaeton music. That's my warm-up for sex. That's too many rhythms in my pussy for a white dude to handle, right? Let's find out. All right, sir in the red, are you white?
Me? Yeah, I'm white.
Are you a sir?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Oh, you know what? You yes and that. You were like, I'm not, but okay, bitch, I'll go along. Thank you, I appreciate that. So I'm like, oh no, mustache, earring, fuck, Brooklyn, what are you doing to me? This is a lot of taping. Anyway. No, we're gonna, somebody volunteer that's definitely like, I'm a white man and I feel great about it. Anybody? You? I thought you were like a white passing Latino. Poppy, don't know any of this. No? Half Italian? What's the other half?
Quarter Irish, quarter Filipino.
You're not white. Fuck you. You not heard of the one drop rule? You can't pull that shit past a black person. I was like, I can see you have some lips. You got too many lips. I was like, that's not a white dude. That's why I didn't even ask you. I was like, nah. Quarter Filipino, don't count. All right, who's white? Come on.
I'm a
I
white
see.
woman.
No, bitch, I don't fuck women. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I know that's not cool. Guy in front of, with a blue shirt. Oh, I see you. Chad, let's go. You're white? You're white, glasses, blue shirt.
Yeah, but I'm gay.
Okay, doesn't matter. I didn't say you had to fuck women. I said I don't fuck women. You don't even know the question. No fucking. Anyway, okay, listen. All right. Gay Chad. What music do you like to fuck to?
I mean, Brittany. Yeah.
Brittany? Oh, all right, that's believable. Clap it up for Gay Chad. That was a long-ass pause, though. He was like, what do I fuck to in bodega bathrooms? I don't know. Whatever's playing. Anyway, okay, listen, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate that, because usually when I ask a white dude that question, they panic. They totally panic. They freak the fuck out. And then they just say the first black artist or genre of music that comes to mind, right? So like last summer I asked a 22-year-old white kid, I was like, hey kid, what music do you like to fuck to? And he goes, Aretha Franklin. Yeah. I was like, kid, you were not fucking to Aretha Franklin music. But all right, gay chat, listen, if you had to pick an Aretha Franklin song, which would you go for? Respect or Say a Little Prayer for Me? What's your vibe? What's your inspiration? Respect. It's a shorter song. That makes sense. Clap it up for gay chat. I don't think you got the reps in you, Poppy. I don't think so. Oh my gosh. I've tried to fuck white dudes. Not that hard, but I've tried. We all have a past. I tried to fuck this Greek dude a couple years ago, and he had a panic and he freaked out and he was like, "Oh, I can't make it because I've got a tummy ache." Yeah, and I was like, "Hey kid, you're supposed to be getting up in my guts, not the other way around." I don't think he knows how sex works. What do we think? Greeks, are they white? Are they white? Yeah. With that economy, I don't fucking think so. Get the fuck out of here. Not where I come from. Got much better credit than Greece. Get the fuck out of here. I'm unemployed and still have more money than Greeks do. Get the fuck. Nah. What's interesting though, some Europeans got in the mix last year. I don't call them white because some were Italian and they're just their own thing, all right? They're not white, they're just Italian. Are there any Italians here? No, sir, first of all, What sign are you a Leo? Are you a Leo?
I am a Leo.
I know it! Everybody that says the zodiac is bullshit. How the fuck did I know that? I don't know this motherfucker. Is that a plan? Oh my God! You know what's funny? I always said if I have a taping, I'll never allow any Leos, and here we are. I didn't let them know. Everything's about you. Look at that. I'm everything. I fuck women. I'm white. I'm not white. I'm everything. Anyway. Este tipo. Are you friends with this guy?
That's my boy.
What? No, don't do that to yourself. Señor, por favor, no. That's your boy?
Well, we're cool.
Fucking immediate downgrades. As I took like 3 words of Spanish, she was like, no, todo bien, pero no. Este no es mi amigo, es mi amigo. Are you Latino?
Mexican. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, what part of Mexico are you from? Michoacan. Oh, I fucked some dudes from Michoacan. Yeah, I'm very popular in Mexico. I'm very, very popular down there. I was in Mexico City for 3 weeks last year. Let me tell you something. The body count on that trip would have made a cartel jealous. Holy shit! I get so much dick in Mexico. You know what it is? It's the tits. It's 100% my tits. I have the biggest tits in the whole country when I'm down there. I could take over if I wanted to. That's why I call them my conquistadoras, all right? We're on a mission. Making shit happen. Some of you have Duolingo. Okay, that's dope. That's what's crazy. I fucked so many Mexicans. I know more states in Mexico than I do in the United States. That's how, yeah. That's not a bit, Poppy. We'll go through my WhatsApp after the show. You'll be like, oh yeah, that's my primo. Okay, anyway. Back to Italians. Are there any Italians here? Like from Italy? From Italy, Italians? Yeah. They don't know how to fuck. That's good, guys. Oh my God. You know what, Italians? They're 1 in 9. That's a lot of fucking dicks, guys. That's a lot of chances. They're terrible. Anyway, Bo, I did fuck some other Europeans some more Italian. I did fuck some other Europeans last year. I hooked up with a French dude named Pierre. Hacky, right? Very hacky. I didn't realize it was hacky because he was so hot. Oh my God. He was so hot, tall, big dick, looked like a neo-Nazi. You know how neo-Nazis, you know how they're racist, but they got a look. You know what I'm saying? They got some style to them. I was like, oh my God, does that tattoo say black flag or white power? I don't care. The big French dick. He's not racist, don't worry, guys. But anyway, so yeah, it was so hacky. The thing that's crazy is how dumb he thinks Americans are. He felt like he had to explain his name to me. So he came over at my house and he was like, oh yes, my name is Pierre, like Peter in America. And I was like, no, your name is Pierre, like Pierre. That's it. One of the only French names we know, right? It's like Pierre, Jacques, Croissant. That's it, right? That's all we fucking got. But anyway, yeah, so it's crazy. The other thing is, listen, I've hooked up with a Pierre. I have fucked many Pedros. I will never fuck a Peter, okay? Come on, I don't waste my pussy. Anyone here fucked a Peter before? There was a slight shift, but not an admission. Nobody? Nobody's ever fucked a Peter? Don't start, all right? There was a Peter at my show last night. He was there with a girl. Her name was Chloe. I was like, now that makes sense. Chloe, Peter, that makes sense, right? Not Chloe, Christiana, not Chloe, Pedro. No, I don't think so. Christiana, Peter, I don't fucking think so. It's just advice. Anyway, we go back to fucking Italians. Let me fucking Italians. Has anyone ever hooked up with an Italian? How was it? Good? Who do you usually fuck, though? Oh, well, that's why it's good to you. Come on now. That's my litmus test. If someone says Italian's gonna be, they've never had good dick. That's how I fucking know. What part of Italy was he from?
Sicily.
Oh, okay. They do have bigger dicks down there. This was crazy. Whenever I say an Italian's bad at sex, what they say to me, they go, oh, well, what region was he from? But then they don't ever say that there's a good region. They're just like, oh, that sounds about right. Like, if there's no good region, you guys are all terrible. Oh, my God. How many Italians have you had sex with? Oh, that's not, bitch, I've been with 10. That's not enough. That's not enough. Let me ask you, did he bite your lip? Yeah, oh! Why? They bite your lip like it's a 90s Skinamax movie. It's not fucking sexy. You liked it? That was your thing? You thought it was hot? Try Pierre. He was a good time. Fuck Pierre. I'll give you it. Where you live in Paris?
What's that?
Do you live in Paris?
I used to live there.
Where do you live now?
Boston.
Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? Who told you that? What TripAdvisor review was like, this is a good life path? You live in Boston now? Do you like it?
Not really.
What?
I wish I lived in New York, but it's Boston.
Just go back to Paris. You don't have to live here either. Okay, anyway, welcome. Anyway, and that's crazy about me knowing Pierre's name and other people's names is I used to not know anyone's name. That's the thing. I normally get banged out before, after, and hopefully one day during a show. Any takers? Anybody? Anyway, so like, I don't go on a lot of dates. I didn't know that knowing someone's name was part of the date. So last year, I learned this in Mexico City last year. So I'm on the date. I think I'm fucking killing it, right? I'm charming. Everything's going cool. And the guy turned to me and he goes, hey, Christiana, I have a question for you. What's my name? I was like, oh, I don't fucking know. I know it's part of the date. Fuck. And he goes, okay. I said, listen. I know that you're a Virgo. Does that count? And he's like, you are not in New York. Nobody gives a fuck, okay? It's meaningless here. It doesn't cross borders. But he said, you know what, Christiana? Don't worry about it. My name is Francisco. I was like, okay, cool. And then later that night, we're trying to hook up, and he couldn't stay hard. And I was like, hey, man, what's going on? He said, you know what, Christiana, the thing is, like, I'm not used to hooking up with people that I've only known for a few hours. And I was like, damn, I should have remembered his name, right? He just sees me as a stranger now. But I'll never forget it, because I call him Floppy Poppy. That is my name for him. That shit was flip-flopping all over, like a balloon with no air. Oh, my God. Technically, he's Floppy Poppy number 2. But Floppy Poppy number 1 ate me out on my period. So I call him disgusting. All right, listen, you guys have been so much fun. You've been amazing. Let's give it for our host. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Christiana Jackson, everybody. Let her hear it. All right, folks, it's come to the point. We have one last comic. Are you guys excited for one last comic? Hell yeah. She is a writer on Reductress and Cracked. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the lovely Miss Britt Migs.
What's up, Brooklyn? Saturday night in the city. It's wintertime. I don't know how we feel about that. I actually, controversial, I love winter in the city. Yeah. Restaurants put out those outdoor heat lamps, make me feel like a gorgeous little rotisserie chicken. I love it so much. You guys take the subway here? Anyone take the subway? Yeah, that's me doing crowd work. I'm like, is anyone dating the subway? Yeah. I was taking the subway a couple weeks ago, and I was running late, right? And I saw a band on the platform, and I realized in that moment, those are really hit or miss depending on what mood you're in. You know, when I'm in a good mood, I'm feeling good, I see a band playing, I'm like, oh, New York City. Live art, so unique. When I'm running late, I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I hate music as a concept now. I love the city though. I'm New York, born and raised, love it here. I get very offended when I hear New York hate from people out of town, you know? Yeah. They come to visit you in your city and they're like, yeah, I love it here, but could never live here. So dirty, full of crime. I'm like, you know what, Boise? You couldn't handle it. You don't have the mental fortitude. You're not ready to see a rat fight a pigeon to the death. You're not prepared to see the rat win. Pigeons can fly. What's that? Crazy. But my 5-year-old nephew came to visit me over the summer, and he is his first time in the city, right? And he came to visit me at my apartment, and he said he thinks it's cool that I live in a hotel. And he likes that the fire trucks and ambulances go by every 5 minutes, so take that, Fox News. I love it. I am your kind of classic New York Italian. I use the stage name Britt Migs, but my real name is Brittany Mignonelli, which is a stripper brand pasta. That's what that is, yeah. I come from one of those big Italian families where everyone's named after a saint, including me, our Lord and Savior, Britney Spears. The one true Lord. Seriously though, my dad's name is Anthony, and his brother, my uncle's name is Michael, and my dad decided to name my 2 little brothers Anthony Michael and Michael Anthony. Yeah. Spaghetti and meatball would have been better. 2 on the nose. Yeah. Someone asked me recently if I was joking when I said that. I'm like, it is a joke, but I wish I was joking. It is serious. It sounds like a lazy screenwriter was writing a mob movie. It was like, Anthony Michael Anthony, we'll fix it before we start filming. Bada bing. You know? Oh, speaking of mob movies, you guys see that Robert De Niro fathered like his 7th kid at 79?
Right on.
Madon, there you go.
Thank you.
Al Pacino was like, I'm gonna have one at 80. And it's like, okay, I don't wanna be ageist, but it makes me think weird things when really old people have kids, because I'm like, what's coming out of those guys? Is it ghosts? It's Saturday night, I'm allowed to do cum jokes. When they climax, it's just, it is a LeBron chalk toss up in there. Okay, I know we don't have a lot of sports fans in the crowd. That's what that tells me. And I know they're both with like significantly younger women, and I have thoughts on that too. I do. I don't love these couples with a large age gap, and not for the reason that you think, not because it's gross, but because they won't stop talking about it, right? They are worse than the marathon runners and the crypto bros combined. They talk about it like they got something to prove, sometimes in a court of law. You'll be hanging out with one of these couples and they're like, age is just a number, you know. I'm like, numbers are important. Numbers tell us how big and small things are, right? They're like, no, you don't get it. Our souls are the same age and that's all that really matters. I'm like, hate to break it to you, but I think the Lord maybe come for his soul a lot sooner than yours. Probably really soon, judging by the footwear. Can always tell. I found that women who date older men are always like, it's not a daddy thing, it's not. And men who date older women are like, it might be a mommy thing. It might be. We're just working through it. And then men who date older men are like, Papa? I love it. I am one to talk I'm going through a little bit of a breakup right now. Some would call it a divorce. Yeah. Kind of legally, you'd call it a divorce. Yeah. We were married a really long time. 7.5 Kim Kardashian, Chris Humphries marriages. You're doing the math in your head, that's 1.5 years. Yeah. Really long in dog years. Which is what matters. I can feel you guys tensing. I can hear your buttholes clenching, and I want you to know it's okay to laugh about this. We're having a good time. When that happens, right? People are like, oh my God, how did that happen? And what they mean is like, how do I make sure that doesn't happen to me? And I have advice for the couples in the room, okay? Yeah, and it's to scream really loudly. And no. You gotta ask for what you want in your relationships, okay? You really gotta ask for what you want. To be fair, I did ask him not to cheat on me, but we all know men in directions, right? We've all seen one of them put together an IKEA couch, you know? Now my life is fucked up. It's a Swedish IKEA couch joke. I think you'll laugh more when you hear the last straw. The last straw was the man was absolutely exchanging nudes with a Russian bot, baby. Svetlana Pussy 2000 got my ass. She got my ass good. Y'all are all like, oh, we're worried about AI taking our jobs. You're worried about the wrong jobs, okay? Took my job of wife. Now, I could look at that experience, right? And I could say something like, men are bad, but that's lazy, okay? Men are not bad. Men are like Domino's Pizza before 2009. I'm seeing, okay, some people are familiar. If you're unfamiliar, there was an ad campaign in 2009 where Domino's came out and they were like, our pizza's bad and we're gonna fix it, right? Okay? We're gonna fix it. The CEO of that company got on national TV and he was like, hey, we know we put out a piss poor product. And we're like, it's Domino's, man, it's okay. And he was like, no, I'm gonna kill myself on live TV if we don't fix this. So that's it, man, just repent and put out a better product and we'll be good, That's all we need. I did find out something really crazy though. Divorce is hereditary. I don't know if you guys have heard this. Yeah, happen on both sides. Mom is divorced and dad is divorced, you know? From each other. Yeah, that's how that works. Kids divorced here? Yeah. Okay, cool. Like, it's usually 50%. The rest of you grow up. Parents are still together? Okay. Yeah, I was 2.5 when my parents got divorced. I was, like, barely sentient. Did not really affect me that much, was pretty unfazed. I remember I was in elementary school, and a kid came up to me and was like, oh, you're so lucky your parents are divorced. You get 2 Christmases. I was like, buddy, get a load of this. My mom remarried a Jewish guy, so I don't just get 2 Christmases. I get Hanukkah too. Had a tiny little cigarette with me in 3rd grade. That's really important. Yeah, really, really good. I also, I have a hot mom. Anyone else? Yeah. Give it up for hot moms, baby. Support our troops. Yeah, I have a hot mom, and I love my hot mom, but one thing does kind of happen every single time we're together without fail. You know, I'll be hanging out with my hot mom, and like an overly friendly waiter or bartender will be like, "Are you 2 sisters?" Like, come on, man, what are we doing here? It's like if I saw a loose branch in the street and I was like, "Are you Timothy Chalamet?" Like, I know it's a joke, but it's really nice to her and really fucked up to me. She's 28 years older than me. Next time that happens, someone's like, "Are you 2 sisters?" I'm gonna be like, "Yes, actually, we're twins. One of us is just very sick." My mom hates that joke. I went home for the holidays, obviously. I don't know why, obviously, but I went home for the holidays. And it's cool being around family because I could look around and be like, that is why I'm mentally ill. Yeah, okay. And kind of see it in action. Anyone else medicated in here? Yeah! Okay, that is actually a HIPAA violation. I am not supposed to ask that. I am on Lexapro for anxiety and Great British Bake Off for my depression. Okay, we have a Lexi girl in the house. I love that. Yeah. I love that. It's kind of a 1-2 punch. I'm also mentally ill and overly ambitious. Like, I keep trying to add new stuff. I'm like, oh, maybe I should try juicing or crafting or baking. Like, bitch, you can't make your own serotonin. Why don't you sit that one out, you know? I also have intrusive thoughts. All right, intrusive thoughties in the house. I love it. That's what I call us. Basically, that's where my brain is like, yo, you want to hear something fucked up? I'm like, no. It's like, sick, I'm going to tell you anyways. I love it. You want to know something? Okay, I've been thinking about something fucked up. I think hustle culture has gotten out of control. It's gotten out of control. I know, because I'm part of it. I'm so busy these days. I'm jerking off to gifts, okay? Back in the day, I'd light some candles and make a whole night of it. Now, I am opening up incognito and I'm blasting off in the amount of time it takes that thing to loop, you know? I'm just, it's crazy. Societal collapse is what is happening. I also don't know what's going on with porn these days. I don't know if you've seen. I'm talking about straight porn specifically. I don't know what's going on. The girls, they're kind of bringing it. The guys, I've never even seen a guy that looks like that in my life. The guys in straight porn look like they robbed a Spencer's Gifts on the way to the shoot. And it's like a Spencer's Gifts that they frequented. It is, they're biting the hand that fed. I don't know what's going on there. Speaking of work, sex work is work. Yeah. I work in TV. I've worked in television for like the last 10 years, and I've worked a lot of really fun jobs. One of my favorite jobs was I worked for MTV True Life. You guys have heard? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I worked on MTV True Life. True Life. I'm a financial dominatrix. Anyone familiar with the profession? Liars. Okay. Liars. So, okay, let me break it down for you. Basically, a financial dominatrix, men pay her to be mean to them. They say don't meet your heroes. They do, but I did. So I was a production assistant at the time, and I'm taking notes of everything that happens on set, right? And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, Goddess, that's what we called her, Goddess. I'm like, Goddess just called a man her little baby pig boy, and he paid her $500. Goddess just kicked a man in the balls repeatedly, and he signed over the deed to his house. Real. Yes. A man is paying Goddess for the privilege of sleeping in a tiny dog cage next to her bed. All real. And again, I'm an assistant at the time, so I'm making pennies, right? I'm watching this, I'm like, oh, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is where I gotta be. So I went up to her, I was like, Goddess, can you please take me under your leather-clad wing and teach me everything you know? And long story short, if you're interested in being a little baby pig boy, just see me after the show, okay? It's just, that's all there is. I feel like my mom, I finally understand how my mom feels about my career in that, like, she doesn't really know what's going on, but she's, like, vaguely supportive. Because that's how I feel about JoJo Siwa. I'm like, I don't know what that girl's doing. Couldn't name a single one of her songs, but I love her and I want her to thrive. One cool thing about the Big D that's divorced for everyone, that's what they're calling it these days. One thing about the Big D is, like, my parents stopped pressuring me to give them grandkids, you know? Yeah. I love that there is just one dedicated woo person. There's like, I'm gonna woo for everything. I could say anything right now. I could be like, war, and you'd be like, yeah! I love it. Yeah, I did find that more than my family, like, my friends with kids would pressure me to have a kid, right? Always pressuring me. They'd be like, no, you need to have a baby at the same time. We have a baby, so our babies can be babies at the same time. I'm like, it sounds like my kid's always gonna be younger and hotter. I don't have a problem with that, yeah. But a lot of them are on their, like, second or third kid, so I'd like to tease them a little bit. They'd be like, yeah, I'm pregnant again. And I'd be like, well, I guess we're both eating for two. See the look on their face? I'm like, there's a demon inside of me. Love that one. Yeah. I did tell them, though, I was like, I'm way too busy to have a kid right now. I'm so busy raising the men in my life. And it is a full-time job, you know? I was dating a guy who refused to wear sunscreen. Can you imagine being so toxically masculine you think you're stronger than the sun? Sun's got hands, but he wouldn't do it. He said it was a texture thing. I'm like, oh my God, what a baby. What a toddler. Oh, it's a texture thing. I don't like it when there's sticky stuff on my face. I was like, honey, none of us like sticky stuff on our face, but we make sacrifices for the ones that we love. Yeah. You laughed hard at that? We're putting you on a list. It was really crazy getting back into the dating game after a really long time. You know, I was a little bit rusty. Kind of had the sexual prowess of Mr. Bean. Very Rowan Atkinson coded, yeah. I was so rusty, kind of right away I was hooking up with an Australian guy, brag. And he was uncircumcised, and I thought it'd be kind of cute and funny if when he took it out, I was like, crikey, this one's got a sleeve. He did not love that. Put the kangaroo right back in the pouch, you know what I mean? Yeah. Also, for the first time in a long time, I was not just dating men. Yeah. The G in LGBTQ stands for get divorced. It was really fun seeing the difference between dating men and women. You know, I was intimidated by them for such different reasons. Like, I'd be out on a date with a woman and I'd be like, oh, girl, you're so beautiful if looks could kill. I'd be on a date with a guy, I'd be like, statistically, you might kill me. Did that joke at a show once and a guy got really mad. He was like, hey, women can kill too. I was like, all right, if a lady kills me, slay mama. Okay, girl boss. I did find when I was dating, the worst part about dating was a canceled date, right? You get so excited, you get like a new outfit, right? The worst canceled date I ever had, I was already on the subway, okay? And I'll be real with y'all, I had shaved my entire body, okay? Kind of snout to tail. I was in dolphin mode, as they say. Sitting there like a smooth idiot. I got that text, I was so mad, I was like, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I'm in a new queer relationship now. Yes, thank you. It's going really well. It's really awesome. But I guess my neighbor in my apartment building noticed that I was with a man, and now I'm not. And he came up to me and he was like, "Hey, can I ask you something?" I was like, "Sure, man. Yeah. What's up?" And he was like, "How come every time a lady goes through a breakup, she goes lesbian after?" It's like, buddy, I don't know how often that's really happening. Love to see the stats on that. Sounds like it happened once to you. He may as well have been like, how come every time my wife leaves me, it's Felisa? Also, going lesbian is like the funniest way he could have put it. Sounded like I did a study abroad program. I come back, I'm like, actually, it's pronounced lesbian. You guys have been really fun. I've been Britt Migs. Give it up for your host.
Britt Migs, everybody, let her hear it. Thank you guys so much for coming. Don't forget to tip your bartenders and have one hell of a night. Thank you.